Welcome to today's video. I am going to be talking about my New Year's resolutions, what I've decided on as my main priorities, and then I will show you the vision board I made for 2026. Getting right into it, the first thing that I have on my resolutions page is my main goals. So I'm going to start with my tangible goals. Maintaining a certain minimum caloric intake. Being a runner, that's so important to not let that slip. And I also really want to make sure that I start eating first thing in the morning rather than waiting until lunch like I so often do. So that's one of my very first goals. Consistent posting on YouTube. So I put down that 3 times a week I want to post shorts, and 1 time a week I want to post a longer video. This is one that I have already done the hard work on, but I just put it down as a check off the list, is to register for the 2027 Boston Marathon. So I have qualified for it as of last fall, or this past fall, and so just gotta watch out for that window of signing up and do that. Next, I want to run fun events, especially with my family. So normally every year we do a track mile together, and then some years we do a triathlon relay. Meditate 1 to 2 times per day. I have dropped off of my meditation for a couple years now, honestly. It's something that I know is helpful to me. I know for a fact I have seen benefits from it, and it's something I just ignore because I think I don't have time, or I just want to prioritize more productive things, and I just think that's a negative mindset to have, and that, like, I know meditation is good for me, I'm gonna do it. Next, I want to prioritize my friend time. A lot of the time it's gonna be FaceTime chats, but that's also very valuable. So connect online and play Animal Crossing with my mom, so that's a fun thing. Next, I would like to keep up with my consistent strength routine, which I've kind of started, but is a newer thing for me. I normally just run all the time and don't really mix in anything else, except for occasional stationary biking or something, but it's basically all cardio, and so I really want to get in some solid strength training. I would like to read a little every day. I have not started that yet. I'm really bad about this one. It's another one of those things that I think, oh, I could be making something or doing something more tangible. To me, it feels less like there's a result to reading, and that makes it harder for me to get myself to do it. I don't know if anyone else relates to that, but I find myself a little bit resistant for that reason. I would like to focus on hydration. I'm sure all of these New Year's resolutions videos are gonna say that, because I feel like we're all just not... We could all improve, perhaps. So I would like 64 fluid ounces of water every day. So now I'm going to move on to my intangible goals, which are a little less results based, a little less measurable, and more just something I want to keep in mind on a consistent basis. So number 1, I want to have a reasonable level of stress related to my career and work. So how am I going to do that? I really don't know. I want to have confidence that I'm a good worker and a hard worker and smart and, easy to get along with, all those things. And so if I can just believe those things about myself, take that with me into the workplace, then maybe I will chill a little bit more. Next, I would like to focus on running in nice locations, because I just find myself saying, oh, I'm just gonna go from here because that's easier. But it's just not as pleasant, like running on the roads and the sidewalks and through neighborhoods and things. It's nice a lot of the time, but it's also really pleasant to go to a nice path, be more in nature, not have cars around is heavenly, so for those reasons. Next, I put keep discovering and enjoying music. When I have music on, I just know, I can tell that I'm more joyous than when I don't have music on. And so I would just like to consciously, like, if I'm just hanging out, like not doing much, or like doing a little project, or, you know, getting ready for something, like just put some tunes on, because that just changes my mood. It just lifts me up a bit. And it also calms down a little of the noise, the thought noise that is pretty constant. So just having a little background music just takes that down a notch, and that's pleasant. Next, I kind of stole this from my mom's resolutions. So I put down general, chill, and let them attitude, and nothing is personal. So what this basically means is just, if people are being sus, they want to be mean, freaking out about something that has nothing to do with me, like, let them do that. And I am my own person. I can just say, yo, that's your problem, and I'm just gonna keep going about my day and not take that personally. It's not applicable all the time, because you don't want to let people just step all over you with this, like, let them attitude, but a lot of the time it is applicable to just step back and say, that's your problem. My last intangible goal, instead of scrolling on my phone, you're probably thinking that I'm gonna say, I'd like to do something productive instead of scrolling on my phone. No. I want to give myself realistic replacements that are like mindless, easy, like fully relaxing activities for the evening, because you can't always be on, you can't always be productive. But I find that I have either an all or nothing, where I'm either just mindlessly scrolling on my phone or being productive. And so I wanted to set a goal for myself to have more enjoyable downtime. And so I put, instead of scrolling, play Animal Crossing or watch longer form videos, rather than just like short after short after short about all kinds of different topics and people telling you advice about all kinds of different things, which, not to say I haven't gotten useful things out of shorts, and I make shorts myself, but for the majority of the time, I would like to watch longer form content. Lastly, I put a few themes for 2026. So if I just want to take a quick glance at my page, this is probably what I'll look at first. So under my overall themes, and these are kind of affirmations as well, I am a chill person, I am kind and easy to like, I am healthy, I don't resist others' actions, they pass right through me, I have passions and interests, and I am successful, ambitious, and skilled. What I think these all kind of encompass are, 1, making decisions that I know are good for me. So like, I know meditation is good for me, I know breakfast is good for me, I know that social interaction with all my friends is good for me. And the other one really relates to confidence in myself, that I'm a good person, a nice person, a competent person in all the things I do, and just believing that I can accomplish what I set out to do, and believing that I'm worthy of people's time, and that I don't need to be constantly worrying about what people are thinking or whether I'm doing the right thing. So because of that, I have one word of the year, which I also stealing this idea from Micah, though I'm using a different word. So my word of the year is confidence. That's basically it for my goals and my themes. Next, I am going to show you my vision board, which is kind of just a visual representation of some of my goals. So here is my vision board. So I have my cat to represent playing with her. I have Animal Crossing with my mom. That's my mom and that's me. This is my sister and I playing Dress to Impress, so that's one thing I want to put on there. Then I have, this is a picture from one of my family triathlon relays, and so I put that on there to represent that. This is right after I qualified for Boston this past fall, so that represents just signing up for the Boston Marathon. I found this, most of these pictures are from Pinterest, so those are like just a few that are my own pictures. This one's from Pinterest, just to represent running in nicer locations. I put this one for reading. I put crocheting just as a like creative hobby example, and this picture is super aesthetic, also on Pinterest. This one, I stole the idea from Adeline Morin to literally go in and change my subscriber count and such. So I put it at 1,000 subscribers and 200 videos by the end of the year, which honestly, I don't even know, like I'm new enough that I don't even know how realistic that is, but I just put it, I'm manifesting it. This is a Pinterest picture that honestly is mostly just aesthetic. It's just like peaceful, like I feel like it encompasses kind of the vibes I'm going for. Then this picture is to represent my meditation. It's also from Pinterest. Then I put this to show my strength journey I'm gonna go on. I put these pictures because I am going to start teaching some fitness classes. It takes a lot of confidence to do, and so yes. And there is my full vision board. Now I am going to get on with the rest of my day. That's the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you related or were inspired. Maybe you got a couple ideas. Leave a comment with the goal that you are the most excited about, or like the goal that you are most determined to accomplish in 2026. But yeah, also let me know what you might like to see next, and let me know if you have any questions or want to see me elaborate on any of the things I talked about in this video. So yeah, again, thank you for watching and happy holidays.